It's extremely tense. The Lebanese army has surrounded the Sunni neighborhood of Bab el-Tabana in the northern city of Tripoli. There is now a standoff with what the army calls terrorist cells. Just outside of the area, people wait for news from their relatives inside.
What is the reason? Nobody knows what's going on the ground. We hope our families are okay. All we ask for is that the government open up a passage, let the civilians come out, and then do whatever they want.
Security has been increased. The army checks the ambulances that are coming out of the area. There have been calls by religious figures here to attack the military in retaliation for a raid it conducted early on Thursday that started this standoff. The army says the man arrested is one of ISIL's main recruiters in Lebanon. Syria's war has divided this already fractured country. Many Sunnis feel the army sides with Hezbollah, the Shia armed group fighting in Syria on the side of the regime. Tripoli has seen fighting before, but usually between supporters of the Syrian opposition and those who support President Bashar al-Assad. But now the army is involved.
There is an intense fight ongoing. The army has its positions there, Bab el-Tabana, about 1 kilometer further up. But even though this remains a standoff, many people will tell you that the only way to end this is at the negotiating table.
Tripoli's politicians have had meetings with religious figures. They called for an immediate ceasefire to allow civilians to leave the area. There is anger at the army here.
Before this issue of ISIL, we had men in jail for 7 years. There was nothing called ISIL at that time. We are paying the price because we are with the Syrian revolution and we're against Hezbollah in Lebanon and Iran's influence on the country.
Lebanon's complex web of sectarian allegiances and regional ties means that what happens next door has a direct impact here. But the army remains a largely unifying factor. The message from the military after 3 days of fighting is that it will continue the security operation until it's finished. Stephanie Decker, Al Jazeera, Tripoli.